It says everything that the White House is defending free speech in Britain while our own government are busy criminalising it. It takes the US President Donald J. Trump, leader of the biggest economy in the world, a pretty busy bloke, I think it's safe to say, to stand up for us in Blighty. The US State Department has publicly voiced concern over the UK's direction of travel on freedom of expression. And rightly so, because it's becoming impossible to deny that this country is locking people up for thought crimes. They wrote this on X. US-UK relations share a mutual respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms. However, as Vice President Vance has said, we are concerned about freedom of expression in the United Kingdom. We're not talking about extremists here either. We're talking about parents arrested for voicing concerns about a school's hiring process in a WhatsApp group. Their supposed offence? Sending harassing emails and messages. No charges were brought, of course, because there was outcry, but the damage was done. Intimidation achieved. And add to that the nearly 300 Brits charged under the Online Safety Act for so-called hurty words or illegal fake news, and you start to see a pattern. Your opinions, your jokes, your criticisms, they're all fair game now for the censors and the coppers. And still, Kemi Badenoch has the gall to stand up and declare that Britain is a free country with liberal values. I mean, really, Kemi? Is this what you call opposition?
However, as Vice President Vance has said, we are concerned about freedom of expression in the UK. How accurate is that in your view?
We have freedom of expression in this country. We have free speech in this country. However, it is at risk because a lot of people are expanding the law way beyond the original intention. This is one of the problems that I saw as a minister. You and I had lots of conversations about the Equality Act, how people were interpreting it to do things that it wasn't meant to do. But I still think that on balance, we are in a good place in our country. We should not talk the UK down. We do have freedom of expression.
I don't think it is talking the UK down. I think actually it's pointing out that if we continue down this road, continue down this trajectory, then speech that is once considered normal within the parameters of debate will be criminalised. And we're already, I think, at that point. I don't think you have to be a tin hat wearing foil conspiracy theorist to actually come to that conclusion. So ultimately, my friends, ask yourself, if we're a country and we consider ourselves free, as Kemi said there, why do we arrest people for what they say in private group chats if it's not terrorism or anything other than that? When did liberal values involve police snooping around church halls and slapping speech-based charges on citizens while violent criminals walk free? The truth is, the UK establishment have become totally obsessed with regulating thought and controlling speech. They talk endlessly about safety, but it's not safety from criminals they're after, it's safety from dissent. And the kicker is this. Labour, when they were in opposition, demanded that other countries embed progressive values into free trade agreements. They wanted to withhold access to the UK market from nations that didn't meet their woke checklist. Now, the shoe is very much on the other foot, and the Americans are suggesting that maybe freedom of expression matters. And all of a sudden, this is considered interference. I'm sorry, but if your country's speech laws are so authoritarian that they're threatening your trade prospects, then you're very much the problem. The Americans are right to raise the alarm. And if Starmer and Badenoch think that this is the hill to die on, defending Britain's right to punish people for opinions, then they've lost the plot altogether. Freedom of speech isn't a side issue, it's the foundation of any serious democracy. And if the only people left defending it are on the side of the other side, that is, of the Atlantic, then that shames us, and frankly, shame on us. Our ancestors, they went through a hell of a lot for us to squander that rich inheritance. Not on my watch, I tell you. Cheers for watching Darren Grimes Unleashed, real news from the no-nonsense north. If you've had enough of media spin and metropolitan moaners, click on my mug below to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss uncancelable content. And for live streams, chat and a proper patriotic community, head to Grimes Unleashed on Substack, darrengrimes.com. No algorithms, no censorship, just the truth. See you there.